The season opener for the Discovery Channel series, Expedition Unknown, is as big as it gets in the archaeology world. Host Josh Gates goes inside Egypt's Great Pyramid to look at one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. In the 2-part program scheduled to air 9 p.m. Wednesdays on the cable channel, Gates unravels long-held conspiracy theories about how this marvel of engineering was truly built. Using first-of-its-kind 3D scans of a mysterious tunnel system, Gates executes a daring experiment to replicate the pyramid's construction, uncovering a labyrinth of secrets buried deep beneath the stone. The pyramid is a really enigmatic structure. It was built 4,500 years ago. It was the tallest building in the world when it was built, and it remained the tallest building in the world for about 4,000 years, Gates says. That's how big it is. And it has a very strange layout inside. There are these very odd passages and chambers that descend into the pyramid that ascend up into the heart of the pyramid, and archaeologists, Egyptologists have really struggled for many years to understand what the builders intended. So we are going to be crawling through every inch of the pyramid, going to places that are off limits to the public, and really trying to understand the mysteries of the pyramid. The fact that the Great Pyramid has been around for so long and new discoveries continue to be made is amazing to Gates. He credits new technology for helping reveal secrets hidden for centuries. That same technology, and the willingness of Gates to squeeze through some very narrow passages, has helped him look at all the conspiracy theories surrounding the Great Pyramid. The biggest is that the structure is so massive and perfectly designed that it had to be the work of an alien civilization. Gates reveals clues to show the work was done by very human hands. One of the things about the Great Pyramid is that, as mysterious as it is, there are a lot of clues, a lot of fingerprints, all over this structure, Gates says. You can really see the signs of its construction. There are all sorts of interesting post holes and alignment. Stones and things that are set there that are very human that you might find at any construction site today that helped them build this structure. I think we're mystified by it because of its scale, because it was so long ago, but it's really, I think, time to give credit where credit is due, which is that the ancient Egyptians were incredibly sophisticated in terms of their abilities to construct things. This kind of close examination is why it is not surprising that Gates often gets described as being Indiana Jones-like. With his degree in archaeology from Tufts University and his hosting such television offerings as Legendary Locations and Expedition Unknown, Gates has literally walked in the footsteps of the famed movie archaeologist hero. Along with his work on Expedition Unknown, Gates is also the host of Expedition Files that airs at 10 p.m. Wednesdays on Discovery. His style of hosting changes depending on the series. When he is traveling the world for Expedition Unknown, he never hesitates to show his excitement at being at a location or seeing a new discovery. Gates is more controlled when it comes to Expedition Files. That's because he has gone from being a participant to doing basic hosting work. As a narrator and a guide for those stories in Expedition Unknown, it's a really boots-on-the-ground show. And yes, I'm a little excitable. I love that minute I get inside a pyramid or a tomb, or I'm out in the jungle. I feel like a kid in a candy store, Gates says. And so that enthusiasm, I think, comes through because you know what's more fun than running around in the dark looking for lost treasure. The Great Pyramid is just the opener. Throughout the new season, Gates teams up with Gold Rush's Parker Schnabel to chase a multi-million-dollar treasure from an infamous stagecoach heist. He will also scour the Oregon coast on a real-life Goonies quest on the 40th anniversary of the iconic film, plus plunge into the icy Baltic Sea, searching for a lost Nazi submarine. Because Gates has hosted more than 200 episodes of Expedition Unknown, He is often asked if there are mysteries left to be uncovered. I say you have no idea from the Great Pyramid where there may be hidden chambers to shipwrecks in the world's oceans. We have all this amazing new technology, Gates says. It's an exciting timso for any would-be explorers out there. There's lots just waiting to be found. If you miss an episode of Expedition Unknown on Discovery, episodes will be available to stream the next day on the streaming services of Max and Discovery. The golden sands of Egypt have called explorers for millennia, from ancient pharaohs to 19th century adventurers clutching maps and dreams. Now, the torch has passed to one of the modern age's most charismatic explorers. Gates. Known for his quick wit, fearless curiosity, and unrivaled sense of adventure, the Expedition Unknown host is once again heading into the heart of mystery. And this time, his compass points toward Egypt, a land of eternal legends, lost tombs, and secrets buried deep beneath the dunes. In this new expedition, Josh Gates embarks on what promises to be one of his most ambitious journeys yet. From the echoing chambers of the Great Pyramid to the labyrinthine ruins of forgotten temples, his quest dives into Egypt's deepest enigmas. But as with every Expedition Unknown journey, it isn't just about what's uncovered. It's about the thrill of the chase, the people met along the way, and the ever-present question: what remains undiscovered beneath the sands of time? A new chapter in ancient Sans Egypt has always been a place where myth and history blur. To Josh Gates, that makes it the perfect destination. After years spent trekking through jungles, diving into shipwrecks, and decoding lost civilizations, his fascination with Egypt has only grown. For Gates, this isn't just another expedition. It's a return to the roots of exploration itself. His latest mission begins in Cairo, where the modern city buzzes just beyond the timeless gaze of the pyramids. Amid the chaos of honking taxis and the distant echo of the muezzin's call, Josh sets his sights on uncovering a newly rumored tomb believed to predate many known dynasties. Egyptologists have long speculated that earlier pharaohs existed before the great rulers of the Old Kingdom, a mysterious lineage that could reshape everything we know about the dawn of Egyptian civilization. The goal of Josh's new expedition is simple in theory, but immense in scope: to find evidence of this forgotten dynasty, possibly hidden beneath the shifting sands of Saqqara or in a yet unexplored section of the Valley of the Kings. What begins as a hunt for clues quickly turns into a journey through Egypt's layered past, one that challenges even Gates' seasoned sense of adventure. Hunt begins. The first leg of the journey takes Josh deep into the desert south of Cairo. Working alongside a team of Egyptian archaeologists and local Bedouin guides, he sets up camp near a newly discovered structure visible only through satellite imaging. From above, the site appears to be an unnatural mound, perfectly symmetrical, a sign of potential human design rather than nature's handiwork. Under the blazing Egyptian sun, Josh's crew begins the excavation. Drones soar overhead, mapping the terrain in high resolution, while ground-penetrating radar reveals hollow spaces beneath. It doesn't take long before they uncover the entrance to what appears to be an ancient shaft, sealed with limestone blocks. It's a scene that feels straight out of an Indiana Jones film: the clinking of chisels, the hum of generators, and the palpable sense that something incredible lies just beyond reach. As the limestone seal finally gives way, the team peers into a narrow passage descending into darkness. The air is thick, the temperature drops, and the first whiff of ancient dust escapes, untouched for thousands of years. With cameras rolling, Josh dons his helmet and light, descending cautiously into the unknown. Inside, the walls tell a story: intricate carvings of symbols never before documented, depicting gods and rulers unfamiliar even to the most seasoned Egyptologists. Some of the hieroglyphs suggest a name, Nekotep, a ruler whose existence was previously thought to be myth. The deeper Josh and his team go, the more the mystery unfolds. Within the central chamber, they find artifacts scattered among rubble, fragments of pottery, gold leaf remnants, and a small alabaster figurine carved with remarkable precision. Each discovery adds another piece to the puzzle, hinting at an era that predates even the first pyramid builders. Working alongside Dr. Salima Ikram, a renowned Egyptologist, Josh begins piecing together what this find could mean. Through carbon dating and linguistic analysis, the artifacts appear to date back to around 3100 BCE, the dawn of the early dynastic period. If confirmed, the implications are massive. This could represent a missing link between Egypt's pre-dynastic tribes and its first centralized kingdom. For Josh, moments like these are what make Expedition Unknown so special. It's not about treasure in the traditional sense, it's about connection. Every artifact tells a story of humanity's earliest ambitions, creativity, and desire to leave something eternal behind. As the excavation continues, the team encounters another revelation, a hidden chamber sealed behind a false wall. Using a fiber-optic camera, they peer inside to reveal a small sarcophagus, ornately painted and intact. The hieroglyphics surrounding it seem to confirm the identity of the interred, a ruler named Nekotep the Unifier. Could this be the figure who first united Egypt's scattered tribes before Narmer, the first officially?